Hello students, welcome to Dr. Babita Ma'am's English classes. Today I am here with the topic reported speech. You must learn this topic very carefully because it will help you in all kinds of exams. Let's see today's thought first. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Wishing is not enough, we must do. Students, if you have good knowledge about anything but neither applying for yourself nor for others, then your knowledge or your knowing about something is useless. If you wish for something or you want to get it, it can be possible only when you take step or start doing it. Okay, you must have heard learning by doing. Before getting to know about this topic in detail, you should know what is reported speech or narration. The act of reporting or narrating words of the speaker is called reported speech or narration. It is of two types. Number 1, direct speech. Number 2, indirect speech. Let's see the example. He said to me, I am going to the party. Conversion into indirect speech. He told me that he was going to the party. Now you must be thinking how it was converted. No worries, we will learn it step by step in next slides. Number 1, direct speech. If two people are conversing with each other and we report the exact words of the speaker, called direct speech. It's always written in inverted commas, so remember it. Example, she said to her friend, I have done my work. How will you recognize, is it direct or indirect speech? Students, if you see inverted commas, then it's very clear that it is direct speech. Before going further, just understand there are two parts in any direct speech. First, she said to her friend. This is reporting verb. And the words into inverted commas are called reported speech. Number 2, indirect speech. When we don't report the exact words of the speaker but convey the meaning of the person's speech, called indirect speech. Let's convert the example into indirect speech. She told her friend that she had done her work. Just relax, you will learn the whole concept further. For understanding the topic very well, just focus and watch the video till last. There are some general rules of conversion direct speech to indirect. Number 1, direct speech. In this, you will always find the words of the speaker in inverted commas. And the first word in reported speech is always a capital letter. Number 2, indirect speech. While converting into indirect, comma and inverted commas will be removed. All kinds of sentences will be converted into assertive sentences. Conversion is done according to the person, tense, time and place. Use of the conjunction that in place of inverted commas. Now how do we convert first part of the sentence reporting verb? Say to will be converted into tell or says to into tells if there is any object given. Said to into told if the sentence is assertive. Said to into asked if the sentence is interrogative. Only said is not changed. You have already learned general rules to convert direct speech into indirect. Then how to change reporting verb while making indirect speech. Now let's see the role of tenses in the conversion. Number 1, simple tense will be converted into simple past As you can see in the example, is late, was late. Present continuous into past continuous, am working, was working. Present perfect into past perfect. Have rested, had rested. Simple past into past perfect tense. I have finished, I had finished. Past continuous tense into past perfect continuous. Was reading, had been reading. Past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense and future tense. There is no change. As you can see in the example, I had read, I had read. There is change only in modals. Let's see. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might. You can see the example. I will go, I would go. Okay. Now you should know the tense does not change in some instances. What are these? If there is habitual fact and universal truth, there is no change in tenses. As for example, Saturn has rings, said the teacher. So this is universal truth. So the tense of the reported speech will be same. The teacher said that Saturn has rings. Now you should not have any confusion between reporting verb and reported speech. Said the teacher is reporting verb. Saturn has rings is reported speech. You know Saturn, one of the planet of solar system, it has rings. This is truth. No one can change in the world. Therefore, the tense will be same. Number 2, if the main verb or the reporting verb is in the present tense or future tense, in this case, the tense of reported speech will not change. As for example, Ravi says, I am happy. Ravi says that he is happy. No change in tenses. Okay? Now the change of pronouns in reported speech. Only personal pronoun is used in this. And I have already taught you about personal pronoun in detail in the previous video subject-verb agreement. Let's see first person. First person I and we in the direct speech change with the subject of the reporting verb. Let's see the example. He said, I am playing. Students, you can see there are two subjects in direct speech. One is he in first part reporting verb and the other subject is I in second part reported speech. If the subject of reported speech is first person I, it will be changed with the subject of reporting verb he. So the conversion is he said that he was playing. Second person. Second person you is changed with the object of the reporting verb. And it is the only pronoun which is used for both subject and object. In case there is no object in reporting verb, second person will be unchanged. Let's see the example. He said to me, you are great. Here you check the subject in reported speech, that is second person you, and it will be changed with the object of reporting verb, that is me. But we want to use it as subject, so me will be converted into I because me is used only as object. Third person. In third person, he, she, it and they do not change in the indirect speech. Let's see the example. He said, she is going to a party. She is the third person, so it will be same. As you know, it is given there that it will not change. So the conversion is, he said that she was going to a party. Okay? Let's discuss the change in expressions of time and place. This chart you have to learn properly. And while converting direct speech into indirect, if find these words of time and place convert into the given words. Like this will be converted into that, today, that day, these days, those days, now, then, yesterday, the day before or the previous day, a week ago, a week before, last weekend, the previous weekend, next week, the following week, tomorrow, the next day or the following day. Here will be converted into there. Right? I have told you all the rules of converting the reported speech. Once you learn all these tables and charts, you are not going to forget throughout your life. First, we will see assertive sentences or simple statements. Number 1. In this, the verb said to is converted to told, or it may be converted into answered, stated, or informed, but only when an object follows it. Number 2. Commas and inverted commas are replaced by the conjunction that. Number 3. The verb, if there is only said, it remains unchanged. Let's understand by the example. Geeta said, I have bought tickets for cricket match. So see how many changes are there. First change is reporting verb. That will be said only. Second change, inverted commas. When you know this is an assertive sentence, so in place of inverted commas, conjunction that will be used. Third change, pronoun. As you know, only first and second person will be changed. So there is I, the first person. So it will be changed with subject Geeta. And Geeta is a female. So it will be changed into she. Fourth change, in tenses. Check the helping verb and verb. It is present perfect tense and is converted into past perfect tense. So let's see the conversion. Geeta said that she had bought tickets for a cricket match. Example number 2. Rita said to him, these books are yours. In this also check everything one by one and convert it. Said to will be converted into told, inverted commas into that, these into those, are into were, and yours into his. Right? Next is interrogative sentences. As you know, it asks a question and ends with a question mark. They are also of two types. Number 1 is yes or no question. It begins with helping verb like do, does, is, am, are, was, were, etc. Let's see the example. Reena said to me, do you go to gym? In this type of sentences, said to is converted into asked or inquired and put if or whether in place of inverted commas. Then change the pronoun you and make it simple sentence. Let's see indirect speech. Reena asked me whether I went to gym. Number 2, WH question. It begins with WH word like what, where, when, how, etc. In this type of sentences, said to is converted again into asked or inquired, and in place of inverted commas, here WH word is kept itself. And the object of reporting verb is not mandatory in this kind of sentences. It totally depends on sense, like you can see in the given example. He said to her, where are you going? Said to is converted into inquired, and in place of inverted commas, WH word itself is used. Then for making it simple sentence, first we are going to use subject, as you is the subject there, and it will be converted with the object her. So she will be used as subject, And then tense. It's present continuous and will be converted into past continuous. And at last, we will remove the question mark and there will be full stop. Number 3 is imperative sentences. It may convey command, order, request, suggestion, and advice. In this, said to is converted into you are ordered, commanded, requested, suggested, and advised. In this again, preposition to is used in place of inverted commas. In sentences beginning with let, the reporting verb is changed to proposed, suggested, and modal word should is used in place of let. Example, the teacher said to the student, get out of this room. Now you can see the teacher ordered the student to get out of that room. Said to, ordered. In place of inverted commas, to is used here. Number 2 example. My mother said to us, let us celebrate the victory. This is showing happiness or celebration. So my mother proposed that we should, as you can see in place of let, should word is used here, that we should celebrate the victory. Number 3. I said to Ria, please do me a favor. As you can see, please word is used there. So, said to will be converted into requested. I requested Ria, again to in place of inverted commas, to do me a favor. I hope it's clear. Number 4, exclamatory sentences. In this type of sentences, the reporting verb is changed to exclaimed with joy, sorrow, anger, delight, surprise, and regret, etc. All kinds of exclamatory words and interjections are left out. Then the conjunction that is used to introduce reported speech. Example, they said, bravo, we have done it. It is showing the happiness. So they exclaimed with joy that they had done it. Have done, present perfect, will be converted with past perfect. Example number 2. Rohit said, alas, I missed the great opportunity. It is showing grief, sorrow, pain. Then Rohit exclaimed with sorrow that he had missed the great opportunity. Right? Understood? Last is the conversion of objective sentences expressing strong wish or desire. In this, reporting verb is changed to blessed, prayed, and wished. Then the conjunction that or preposition to is used in some sentences. Let us discuss the examples. Number 1. My mother said, best of luck for your exam. My mother wished me good luck for my exam. Number 2. Aryan said to Rehan, a very happy birthday. You can see Aryan wished Rehan a very happy birthday. Number 3. She said, if I were the President of India. It is again showing strong desire and wish. She wished that she were the President of India, or she wished to be a President of India. It can be converted in both ways. Okay. Now time for exercise. Convert direct speech into indirect speech. Students, before converting these sentences, remember 5 things. Number 1, check the type of sentence first. Number 2, see reporting verb. Number 3, change of pronoun. Number 4, tenses. Number 5, change in expressions of time and place. Keep these points in mind Stop the video and convert all the questions. Then match with my answers. Number 1. He says, I usually go for a walk in the evening. So this is a type of simple sentence, but it's a habit and it is in present tense. So habitual and universal truth are not changed. He says that he usually goes for a walk in the evening. Number 2. She said to him, please wait here till I return. You can see please is given, so it is imperative sentence. Now recall the conversion of imperative sentences and then do it. She requested him to wait there till she returned. Number 3. Call the first witness, said the judge. You can see again this is imperative sentence. So let's see the conversion. The judge commanded them to call the first witness. We can add or cut the object in this kind of sentences. Number 4. Carlos said, will you listen to such a man? You can see will you listen and the question mark is given at the end. So this is interrogative sentence. So Carlos asked them whether they would listen to such a man. Number 5. How smart you are, she said. You can see the exclamatory sign at the end of the sentence. She exclaimed with surprise, or you can say she exclaimed that I was very smart. Number 6. Rose said to me, why are you sitting here? Rose asked me, as you can see, why question and the question mark at the end. So Rose asked me why I was sitting there. You have to put full stop at the end. Students, if you find these videos helpful in your studies, please like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, stay happy and healthy. Keep smiling.